Hello everyone, Uranten here with another road match based video. This one I hope is going to be less controversial than the whole events one, but I'm gonna be real honest. I don't think it will be. I honestly don't think it will be. I feel like it should be less controversial since there's so many obvious duh moments with this one, but this is also still at the end of the day my opinion. So this is assuming, criteria and all that other stuff. I'm not even going to study the criteria. Assuming we had the most popular song on the road, win road match, or the most popular song of the season, win road match, I'm going to be going from the years where I feel like it went real wonky to present time with who I believe should have won road match that year. I'm going to see whether we got, I'm probably going to have like a little counter to be like, where we got it right, where we got it wrong, that kind of thing, where the judges got it right, where the judges got it wrong. Or so criteria also makes things interesting, so there'll be nuance for specific years, but for the most part, I just want to go through it year by year. And we're going to start with the first year that I actually was very confused about the winner. 2013, Small X Band won the road match with We Got the Happy. Now I'm not gonna lie. When I heard this, I was shocked because I thought that song was absolute hot garbage. I was like, oh, they're out of the running. It's going to be between New Vibes and Masters, and I definitely think Masters should have won with Who Sent Them. It felt that way. And then when I got the results, I was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, 2013, Who Sent Them was definitely the most popular song of the season. It should have won road match. 2014 to 2015, Bottom in the Road ran road match, and it was the most popular song on the road. I don't enjoy saying that because my favorite song of all time is Yes from the Grandmasters Band, and that got second. And this is where the nuance comes in because again there's some criteria stuff. I do not believe for 1 second that Yes on that criteria for that year lost the road match competition to Bottom in the Road. Yes was a much better put together song. Yes had the lyrical quantities that it needed, the qualities that it needed, whereas Bottom in the Road was a nursery rhyme. So if I'm going to be honest, even on that criteria, if it was on that criteria, which again that wasn't even a real road match criteria, then yes, I believe Yes should have won. However, on an actual road match criteria, yeah, the answer is they got it correct with Bottom in the Road. 2015-2016, Pepper Them won road match, and this one is another one where there's nuance attached to it. That is because the Grandmasters Band had the most popular song of the season with Woo Mean / How You Mean. They pushed Big Up. Then you had the New Vibes Band having the second most popular song of the season with Juicy Fruit. They actually pushed Juicy Fruit. And unfortunately for them, and unfortunately for our pride in our road match among other things, Small X Band managed to four-peat with Pepper Them. We then move into 2016-2017. Grandmasters won with Walk Your Shift. That was also the most popular song for the season. So we got it absolutely correct that time. Yay. Once. So good. Once without any nuance. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about that. And I'm happy because also, no secret, the Masters fan. I will say that if Small X did win with Warrior, it also would have been fair because that song is also really good. But Walk the Shift was the song of the season. So yeah. The next year, this has no nuance. The Puppy song won road match as the criteria, on the same criteria that we had. It was the most popular song on the road, at least by the judging points, but the most popular song on the road was none other than Rockin' Commune by the New Vibes Band. That was the one that truly deserved the road match in 2017-2018. And honestly, that was, as you know, our road match changed the year after to become a competition like a Sokomanak light competition because of how that year people were pissed. Like, it's different when you cheated Masters every year, but when you cheat New Vibes, damn, you create problems when you do that. especially when you shoot New Vibes when New Vibes was peaking, because I've said it before, Rock and Come In is one of my favorite New Vibes songs. That song is really good. And then they also had Boss Lady, that like New Vibes come hard. New Vibes come hard. So I honestly felt bad for them. I really did feel bad for them that year. They got absolutely robbed. Then we go into 2018, 2019. Where Small X once again won with Get Jiggy With It. This was the year when the road match criteria changed and they won by going up, down, up, down, up, down. If you were actually giving it to the song that was the most popular on the road, the actual song that should have won road match, this should have been Collision's one and only road match. This should have been it. This was Gear's Refix. This was their year. This was 125% their year. They got last. All because the criteria changed. All you could have heard was Gears, Gears, Gears. I felt so bad for them. And then Chubby does open his mouth and I don't feel bad for them no more, so, you know, that happens. But I felt bad for them that year. They did deserve it. They really did. Then we get to the last year pre-pandemic, which is 2019-2020, which is Grandmaster's Band winning the road match with Lift Off the Stress. I apologize on behalf of the Grandmaster's Band. Not really, for me, honest. I'm not apologizing on behalf of the band. But I will say this as a critician. I am sorry that Grandmaster's Band performed better than New Vibes that year. Because New Vibes did deserve road match with Area Code. They really did. That song came out, it did what it had to do, it was the most popular song, it was going everywhere. I am very sorry that Grandmasters outperformed the New Vibes. I saw the performances, it really did come down to them just outperforming them. That's the criteria. There wasn't any cheating involved on the actual criteria. I know a lot of people like to ball cheat and point at Showcase and stuff, but there wasn't any cheating. Grandmasters, unfortunately, it's not even unfortunate as a Masters fan, but in this case, it's unfortunate because they do just end up performing better than the other bands when it comes to this kind of thing. And the only band that is outsmarting them when it comes to the performance stuff is Small X, which is why you also saw Small X winning a lot of the times. So, unfortunately, as it came down to it, yeah, unfortunate. We then had shut down the lockdowns, and then we came out of those lockdowns. 2022-2023, Grandmaster's Band won with Outside Again. This year, I'm not even going to allow any debate. This wasn't a debatable year. This year was Outside Again, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry for everybody else that tried. It wasn't happening. Also, if it was any other year, Cowbell probably would have won that. But Outside Again is just, it was unstoppable. It legitimately was unstoppable. The criteria was the only thing that could have stopped it. If it was literally just a popular song on the road, everybody else would have probably gotten like 0 points, essentially, in comparison. It really wasn't a competition. Except, the criteria was different, so they still could have lost. It wasn't confirmed until they actually did get it. Then, we go to the last year on that criteria, and I'll 2023, 2024, that year there was something else. Masters had Happy, Wrong Man, Collision had their best song ever with Pressure. And New Vibes come with what a peak, what a monster with Ken and Babby. That year was special. Unfortunately, Small X did come with a very good song with Showcase. They had a very good thing for the criteria. Like, nobody was beating them. It's very clear. No one even argues that they didn't deserve it. Because on the criteria, if you know the criteria, it's like, yeah, there's no arguing. It was very clear that they were going to win. Like, the moment I saw the Sokoman act, I was like, oh, it's over. Small X is winning this. You can't stop that. You just can't. Nobody has the lyrical content or anything like that to stop it. And then when you say about Juby with all the troops and with all the folklore, it's like, oh, it's over. It is so over. But we have to say who should have won. We have 4 big songs. And the winner of that year, Ken and Babby by New Vibes. I'll say I don't like particularly how the song was produced. There's parts of it where it feels like it could have been mastered and mixed better. However, Even with those issues, that song is a monster. I love it. I love it. Like, you can't make a top 10 list with New Vibe songs that don't include in that song. I don't. Even with how whatever makes a master, you cannot make a top 10 list of New Vibes without including that. If you do, you're lying. You're lying. Actually, maybe if you include groovy songs, because New Vibes is really good with groovy. But Power, you're lying. You're absolutely lying. And that gets us to the final year before this one. 2024-2025, where Collision Band won with Keys to the City. Their worst song for that year. Timeline was better, Again and Again was better, and Her or She, whichever one it was, sometimes I forget the name of that song, was better. Of all the songs that were pushed for Road Match, I will say this outright. This year was probably the most disappointing for me. I have never really had a year where I didn't want anybody to win more than this year. Like, honestly, I heard Grandmasters, I heard Canyon, I was like, I like the song, I hate the chorus, I hate its counting, I don't want this to win. I heard Akayu Sweet and Tubap sing Wicked, and I was like, this song is great. I hate that it's Bouillon. I hate that it's Bouillon. I wish it was 100% Kittian style and I would be so happy for it. But it's Bouillon. And it's so hard for me to just be like, oh, because it's just like, it's clear. It's clear as day that Wicked should have won Road Match. It is super clear as day. But it's like, I can't bring myself to like that. That hurts my pride a little bit as a Kittian. Like, we really couldn't just bring a pure Wailers song? Or at least mixing the Wailers more? We had to bring a Bouillon? Really? Oof. That one kind of hurt me a little bit. Nah, like, that one hurt me a little bit. But, Keys to the City one, which I guess is Wailers. It should have tied with Upset Squad Aliens, as they both got 8 points, but Carnival Committee was doing some nonsense, I guess, so it is what it is, I guess. But there you have it. From the year 2013, 2014 till present, which songs I personally believe were the most popular songs on the road, and which songs I believe should have won Road Match each year. For a quick run through, that is, in 2013-2014, the song that should have won should have been Who Sent Them by the Grandmasters Band. In 2014-2015, Bottom in the Road by Smarlex Band. 2015-2016, New Vibes Band, Juicy Fruit. 2016-2017, Grandmasters Band, Walk Your Shift. 2017-2018, New Vibes Band, man, I'm getting a brain fart. It's Rock and Come In, yes. Rock and Come In. Then we have 2018-2019, Collision Band, Years Refix. Then we have 2019-2020, New Vibes Band, Area Code. 2022-2023, Grandmasters Band, Outside Again. 2023-2024, New Vibes Band, Ken and Babby. 2024-2025, should have been Akaya Sweet and Tubap, Wicked. Okay. Yeah, you can retabulate how much road match each band would have. I don't think Grandmasters number change. I think they lose one and they gain one, so they're still at 11. I think Smarlex loses like 5 and drops to like 8 road matches, and New Vibes gains like 4, so they go up to 9, I believe. I think they gain 4. Yeah, it's 4 they gain, and I believe Collision stays at 1. So yeah, that's personally my list of if things were fair, that's how it would have ended up. Well, if criteria was fair and if people didn't, hi DJs, give me some extra please. If it wasn't up for that stuff, yeah, that's how I feel this would have been. Before that, I honestly can't lie. I cannot complain about a road match competition at any point before then. Like, the correct winners were winning, or at least the second best was winning prior to this. I've never really had an issue with the road match competition up until 2013. And I feel like that's when we started to really go down. Really, really go down. So, yeah. There you have it. I wanted to make this one nice and short and sweet, but I don't know what short and sweet is, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope this one is less controversial than the previous one, because I really didn't want that to be controversial. Though I will admit, I am enjoying reading the hate comments. It is hilarious to me. Bye! I gone.